Draw, get it up with us on a Wednesday morning.
Good morning to my two favorite radio people.
Morning.
Good morning to my favorite horseman.
Alright. Fugitive, I just
Yes,
sent
sir.
you a picture there, right?
Where?
On your WhatsApp.
On my WhatsApp.
On the station WhatsApp.
Oh,
On
the
the station
station.
WhatsApp.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
And I said I'll explain to you what it is. No.
Well, wait.
I
Wait.
am-
Let
Let's
me
get
find
the
the picture.
photograph and look at it first.
It looks like a pond. Is
Turn
it a
around.
pond?
Turn it around. Let me see
Right.
now.
It's a
pond?
gutter. It's
Oh, it's a
with
gutter. It's a
deep pool,
gutter.
Yeah.
I see
Yeah.
a pipe.
Right. It's a bridge. That's where the bridge is at. It's
Where's
a bridge
that, Glenn?
over above it. It's a bridge above it.
Looks like
No.
those ponds over in the garden.
Nah, let me tell you what this is now.
Somewhere
No,
in
you know I
St.
used
George.
to send a couple pictures for you guys about things that roads that is very bad and so
And
forth, right?
and Braxa would have jumped on
And
them.
Braxa would have come and deal with it, right? Well, I am going back on my agenda and I'm asking my people in East St. George to join with me to take pictures of the roads and what's not and so forth and what is affecting them and so forth, because I think this is the only way we can move as a community and get
Right.
through what we want to
Right.
get through.
Yeah, but
I don't
No,
think
they-
the cameras. I don't
Yeah.
think our phone cameras could accurately capture those craters.
size? The
Yeah, we're
size?
gonna need some like telescopes and so on to see.
Yeah,
the-
then I mean the size that they would have to expand these cameras, they start pixelating.
special
after a
lens
while.
and
Well-
so on.
Well, fugitive, what I want them to do is just take pictures of your road and your areas and the pools, the swimming pools in your areas and so forth. I wouldn't
Right,
call them
but
roads.
this gutter that you send
Right,
here,
I'm gonna tell you about
that's
it.
where.
I'm gonna tell you
And
about
why
it
is
now.
it in
Now,
this condition?
this gutter is right going down where the representative of East St. George, the
Stop,
man who is
stop.
elected
No.
to represent the constituency of East St. George.
This-
That gutter is right in the back of his house. If you
We-
pass
He's not aware. He's not aware that this is there.
What are you
Don't
doing
Don't
there?
tell me stupidness, man. Don't tell me
I'm
stupidness.
telling you that you ever heard of the politician who fell down outside his gate in the gutter because he never knew. He would
Because
only
never
drive
paid,
out.
He never won.
He would
never
only
won.
drive
he never
out.
knew because he never paid attention.
Wait now, man. He would usually drive out of his driveway in his vehicle. There's a day that he had to walk out and he fell in the gutter because he never knew that the gutter was right outside his gate.
Okay, well, I am letting.
And I ain't no lie. That ain't no lie. That ain't
Okay,
no
well,
lie.
I'm letting the representative know. I know they listen to radio programs. and
Of course
so
they're
forth.
listening.
Right. There is a gutter right in the back just before you meet his house. It's more or less in the back of his house. Ruchi, the water that's stagnant set up there. If you smell that,
It's disgusting, man.
if you smell that thing, Ruchi, and you're up in the road on that piece of bridge,
Boy, the
much
state,
less
the
the
state
road
of this,
going
the
up.
state of this mosquito don't even want to live there.
Fuji, I tell you the water. I don't know what kind of color to tell you the water it is. And you know what? You know what happens? You know what happens when rain comes? That water gets washed out and go all the way down to the beach. It goes into the
People
Bruno
dive
Beach,
into the
Canas
beach,
Beach.
head first, mouth open. Ew.
Okay, that's disgusting.
I'm telling you,
That's really
and
disgusting.
from down the foot of that road coming up for a representative to live there and driving on that road every single day.
Maybe the
It's
vehicle too high,
disgusting, and you want to tell me that they're going to put him to be.
It could be a situation where he leaves early in the morning and returns late at
Well,
night, so he would
okay,
never know the
okay,
condition of this gutter.
Whatever is his excuse or his condition, he is going to know about it now.
So you're gonna make
Because
him aware of it.
He is,
So-
yes. And also I'm going to make him aware of all the other bad roads
Correct.
in East St. George because I already start taking pictures since before election.
Be the godly neighbor. Be the godly neighbor.
Since before election, Fuji, they were doing roads up in Fair Hall. They can't done yet. You know what happening now?
No.
The roads up there, the wall that they're building, hold up. Because now for how much 5 or so months, the workers cannot get paid.
You jump into assumptions. You making
Future,
assumptions.
future, you remember I told you that a long time ago already about the 4 set of workers up there. Right? And now it's happening again. Fugitive, I am from Fayhall. I'm originally a Fayhall man. I was born in Fayhall.
Yeah, but how you know it's that they have not been paid? How you know that?
They
Good
tell
source
him
when I went up there 2 days ago.
2
Good
days
source.
ago. But it's in the month, yeah, they just in the month.
No. And they've been owing them for how much money? The man them can't get the money.
That came
Man,
from
we
how
can't
many?
what? I
That
get
came,
in this.
That
I am
came from
getting this off my chest.
Have they gone to make a complaint and to ask who their
I
mother
am
was?
getting this off my future thing.
Listen, man. Yes.
Future,
But that's
listen,
the good thing you're supposed to do.
Future, listen.
Listening, yeah, listening.
You know in Fay Hall, right? It's a very Fay Hall. Going to Fay Hall is a very narrow area, right? And when you're building these roads and you're going to repair these roads, most likely you will put a slip drain. If you see some deep gutters where they put in it to take water, those places want a slip drain. And when you reach where they want the water wherever off the road, then you build a canal with a pipe or something.
I'll have to see
Drive
the area
to
before I lend my expertise
Right. So
to
drive
the
through.
conversation. I'll prefer to
Drive
see.
through. You take it
You're
and
an
drive
engineer
through Fay
now?
Hall.
Don't want to lend my expertise prematurely. You know what I
and
mean?
what I will do, I will send you some more pictures.
Yeah.
Right?
And measurements and all them kind of nice things so that we can. Yeah.
Put
All
on
right
the
then.
flash.
Good.
Put on the
All right.
flash.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
Thank you.
Get it off your
Before we
chest.
go forward, some responses from the previous Facebook Live. Good morning to Karine. Kathy saying good morning, watching from New York. Good morning to you.
In New York City.
I hope that the echo was rectified after a while. Good morning, Extreme. Karen Matthews is saying, somebody say he like boots. He's only saying on one side. Not sure if they're talking about you or if they're talking about somebody else. I don't know. Or if they're talking about the caller.
Sound like the caller.
Oh, it's right. The first older guy.
Woo.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hold on.
some more calls.
Get it off your chest on a Wednesday morning. Yellow.
Hello?
Yes, you're live, you know. There's a delay.
Could I?
Hello?
Could I
Yes,
take your
yes,
order?
you're hearing? Maybe, okay, so call back. Probably
I
call
was
back.
just gonna take an order. What's wrong with you? Good morning, Extreme Family. Happy Wednesday, coming from Camille. Edford asks if I'm a Baptist with this head wrap here. No, I am not. Rochelle says Israel already explained it. I'm pretty sure he did when he was live here with us
He did.
a couple mornings ago. It says the information was incredibly coming from the situation with Mr. Bruce and the gentleman. Edford says that man is right. Can't recall what he was talking about. The dispute was already settled between them. Dwayne says Sputnik has been issued since July of 2020. Karine said Traitor Hamill. Dwayne says underground power line.
Good morning. Get it off your chest on a
Good
Wednesday.
morning, Melvin.
Come in,
Yes,
pan
we-
the
Hey, let
thing.
me ask you a question, right?
Oh boy.
You think
Yes,
when
so
you bring out people for demonstrate for you, the way they're getting on here, you should be getting on so assaulting police and doing this and doing that. You come for demonstration, have a peaceful one.
How you think it should be? But you see,
You understand?
but you
But I'm
aren't you
having
wait.
a peaceful
Wait,
How
one.
we go back to this?
But
though?
but and you are the same ones who made a mockery of Arnhem Eustace when he used to be staging these peaceful rallies.
Uh-huh.
And you are the same ones who made a mockery of him with peaceful rallies and peaceful protesting. You hear me?
Crickets.
Crickets. Probably not hearing me. I'm not sure. But, all right. I guess he'll probably call back. Be part of the Flow Easy Summer Vibes experience today at our Flow retail stores. Customers who bring the summer vibes will be randomly selected to win big prizes instantly. To qualify, simply step into the Flow Kingstown or Annisville stores in your best summer outfit, including colorful shirts, tops, blouses, sundresses, and sunglasses to win big today only. Plus, your friends switch to Flow today for extra savings with the early bird special. Grab a 5.5-inch ZTE A5 with free 20 gigabytes of LTE data plan for only $99 from 8 a.m. to 10 in Kingstown and from 10 a.m. until 12 noon in Annisville while stocks last. Make the switch to Flow today for your chance to join the over 2,000 lucky winners so far for your share of $70,000 in cash and prizes. Flow, keeping you connected. All right.
All right, before we move off the roads, here's one. Michael says, good morning.
Morning, Michael.
Nadia says, well, we have some swimming pools in Calderidge, Victoria Village for the longest while. You know, we have some really ridiculous roads. around Glen after the mental health rehabilitation center, go around there. Like if you're going by the laundry and the 2 buildings that ain't really finished yet because they're waiting on Bractor to finish them because they had so much work to do. Wrong that road there, wrong that side there.
Okay.
Mother walk. It's ridiculous.
Get it off your chest on a Wednesday
But you
morning.
know, I am actually glad that behind the minister's house looks like that. Because
Why?
if it had looked clean, then we would have gave him more vex. How come they're so
No,
clean and the
no,
rest of the constituency dirty? If everywhere dirty, you should not be exempted from that too.
No excuses. Lead
That
by
was not-
lead.
that was
lead
not-
by example.
Who?
Lead by example.
Who? Lead by example. If the constituency is in a state, why should his immediate surroundings be
Start there.
exempted?
So we're gonna clean up the community and we're gonna start with the back of my house.
No.
What is wrong with that?
Leave that
approach?
last.
So we leave it be, and we as the constituents,
fix-
we accept it.
We fix everywhere else in the constituency first, and then we fix the back of the
I'm
house.
getting the impression that, well, your approach to this is, oh well, the entire community is messy and in
It's
any
not
way,
an
so,
oh well, the no.
oh well, the
no, no,
entire
no, no,
community is
no.
messy. So even if
No.
behind his house is messy, he lives in the community. So
No.
What is it?
Because if it was absolutely clean, spick and span, it would have been a bigger issue.
I'm certain that if the constituency was spick and span, behind his house would have been clean as well.
Okay, so
Good morning.
I have to call back because I did some research. I called the Ministry of Work to find out about the road project. Then I was put on to a gentleman, Mr. Quincy James, who seems to be the person responsible for this project. He said when the project was initiated 2 weeks ago, a release went out saying that the road was going to be closed for 2 weeks.
Went out to where? To whom?
On the radio, he said there was a release. I don't know. I'm telling you what the man said.
I don't remember that.
Probably still sitting on someone's desk.
So I said to him, so the road is supposed to be closed. So then I could have get charged or locked up for driving through when they allow us. He said, ma'am, the release say they're going to be closed for 2 weeks.
But they sent the release where?
I didn't ask.
And I guess he couldn't say.
I said, is Bragza responsible? They said no. It's a St. Lucian company.
Wow.
I said, well, guess what? From Vinlet to Massey is not even 800 meters. And guess what? If it needs 2 weeks to finish that 800 meters, God help all of us.
Okay.
But I think that like the van drivers, and I'm not talking about the rich people who live in Queens Drive, I'm talking about the poor ass ones who have to live by a certain amount of money. To excuse the language. We need an allowance for
Gone
gas.
live already.
We need an allowance, Mr. Minister of Works.
Okay, so we need gas allowance for the extra travels that we have to be making.
Exactly.
Right. And the inconvenience and all right then.
Thank
good,
you
good,
so
good.
much.
All right.
All right.
then.
Somebody says, I can't take them roads no more. I can't. I'm fed up. Coming
That's
from
what-
Facebook. Remember, we're live as well, all right?
Okay,
Alex
so we're
Street
live on
104
Facebook.
SVG.
All right, we missed the one. Get it up your chest on a Wednesday morning.
One more.
There's so many things. One more where? There?
No, go ahead.
Oh,
One more.
There's so many things. Plenty over here. There's so
all
many
right,
things I would like to mention here. But I will just begin by, why is it not scrolling? Saying that I am disgusted by the level of hypocrisy and deception in SVG. No. As for the question of how much money is unaccounted for in SVG, I think it is far more than that. What we're hearing about. Maybe 10 times more. Oh, God, man.
$1 billion.
People, don't forget this country is being run for over 20 years without accountability and transparency, they say. Remember how many major projects started up and never completed? Black Sands came to mind. But that ain't our thing. That wasn't our thing. Our thing.
What do you
Right?
mean it wasn't our thing?
Our thing. But we'll leave that for another day.
Fine.
All right? And the money is unaccounted for. Remember the Thomas Relief Funds in 2010. How much was it? And how much was unaccounted for? And many more millions over the years unaccounted for. So what are we to assume? We need accountability.
The big problem there is holding the government accountable for the monies that are being spent. We put together these tables and put together all these figures. We put together budgets. We put together this supplementary, this, that, and terror. And we go to Parliament and we debate how is it the 20 years passes and only now we can say X amount of money has not been accounted for.
Remember,
Only now.
Major would come and say because we are behind on the books. Major said so a couple of times.
So why
in
is this not
Parliament
why
and
is this not important? One, to the government, and two, to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Get it off your chest on a Wednesday morning. Who's there?
Future short. Now you talk about that. 90 billion is plenty money enough, Future. 90 million.
95 million.
95.
Yeah, it is.
95 million. Future.
It is, but we'll
It's a lot of money, you know.
it is, but we'll put a full stop.
For
Right.
a small country like St. Vincent.
But we'll put a full stop there because we're going to touch on it one of
Well,
these.
we want to hear about it in
Yes,
the Parliament
yes.
tomorrow, and I know something
Parliament
is
has
going
been suspended.
It's been?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why.
No. I didn't.
Right.
I didn't. Thanks for that info. I
Yeah,
didn't
so,
really.
you've been planning for going on with the horse tomorrow, nah?
Yes. What you mean?
Leave the horse, let the horsey graze.
No,
Well,
that's
extra day.
my chance, P, because
Horsey
when
gonna
I-
graze for
when
an
I
extra
sta-
day.
Chuchi, when I stand aside, like in Barbados and in places, when the police ride in their horse, you keep far from them, you know. So,
All right.
me
Okay.
and my horse enjoy myself.
Okay then, good. Get it off your chest on a Wednesday. Who's there?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, welcome.
Good morning.
Thank you.
How are you
no,
doing?
I'm okay. I have a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Get it
we're
off
on
your
the
chest.
topic of vaccines, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is the purpose of the vaccine, if you guys don't mind me asking?
You want to take peace first?
What we're being told is that it reduces your risk of hospitalization and serious illness and death.
Okay, so what if I said I know of family members who, or a member who took the vaccine and still contracted the COVID-19?
What we're also being told was that was a possibility.
But there's
But-
a slim margin in terms of chances.
So you see the reason why people are questioning the vaccine and the reason why people don't want to take the vaccine,
And-
because we will also read about resources that the vaccine gives you blood clots, you can get all
There
kind
have
of
been
side
some
effects,
reports,
right?
adverse effects, and there's some who would have strange reactions based on other underlying conditions.
Right. So then, it's in all fairness, right, vaccine should be a choice.
And it still is really and truly now. What we have been advising people to do is, okay, if you are, for whatever reason, fearful, if you have concerns, especially health-related concerns, have that conversation with your doctor.
Right.
All right?
So
And let them advise you.
So I don't think it's fair now, as I'm seeing on social media. I don't know if it's true or not that the government is going to pass a bill to make vaccine mandatory. We have our rights.
According to what is out there, some sectors going across the board, yeah. The only thing
But then
that
it
you
shouldn't be. We have our God-given rights. If we choose to take the vaccine, you should not come and push something down our throat and say, "Oh, we must take it, or we will lose our job." That is unfair. And
Okay,
at the
so-
ending of the day, I hope people in authority know there is someone who is bigger than us, and that's
that's
the man God.
Oh.
So you should not in no way force anything upon people. It is
But
wrong.
if that is the case, what you plan to do about it?
This is what I'm just telling you, it's confusing because I'm a young person thinking, okay, if I take the vaccine, I'm scared that, okay, I have some sort of health issues and the vaccine could add to it.
Okay.
You know, so
let's talk for a little bit. You're a young person and you're not aware if you have underlying conditions. That's what you.
Exactly.
No, hold on. Put aside the vaccine for a little bit. You know that is risky, right?
Right.
So, I mean, nothing is wrong with you going and get a little checkup done, darling. You should be in the know. You should know your body. You should understand your body.
Yeah.
Listen, even
get a
if you
checkup,
get a little scratching in the throat, you understanding and knowing how your body functions, you should be able to tell, well, boy, you know, there's a damn window I left open last night. Give me a little fresh cold there. You should understand that. Put aside the vaccine. Put aside the vaccine.
Yeah, take care of your body, man.
Right?
It's your only vessel.
You should be in the know when it comes to taking care of your body. So you fix that.
Fair
Right?
enough.
Fix that. Have the conversation with your doctor and then you go from there. Don't
All
allow
right.
anybody to force you to take any vaccine.
Right,
But outside
right.
of the vaccine, you're still not doing what is expected of you to be done. Because anything could happen to you and you won't even know what the hell is happening to you. Fix that.
Right, that
Right?
is true. And I
Right.
agree with everything that you're saying.
Yeah.
And thanks for the information.
Okay.
But I just want the government to know, please don't force people to take the vaccine.
Right,
If
right.
they don't want to, let it be their choice.
Understood. I mean,
Right.
they have their responsibility to play
Right.
in
I know.
ensuring that we have a healthy nation.
Right. I agree with that.
So,
But
but
let it
I
be
get you.
people's
I get
choice.
you.
All
I
right,
get you.
enjoy your day, guys.
Listen,
All right, same to you,
fix
thanks.
fix the thing we're telling.
All right.
All right, darling. Bye-bye. Later. Good. Yeah. Let's go again. Good morning. How are you guys doing? Despite my stance on the vaccine, I appreciated hearing from the doctor this morning. He broke things down well and also addressed some concerns I had. Well done. Nice. Thank you. Looking forward to hear more from him. And he's one call away.
Yeah?
Good morning. Get it off your chest on a Wednesday.
Again?
Hey, Fuji.
Yo.
Hey, good morning.
Yeah, I call him back. I hope that caller that just called you just now listening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You could eat a soursop, right? And I could eat a soursop, right? I could end up in the hospital from allergic reactions or whatever from that soursop, and I die, God forbid, right? You could eat the soursop and it nourishes your body. Does that mean that Crystal should not eat a soursop, or does that mean that a soursop is bad for Crystal?
Crystal should be in the know when it comes to consuming the soursop. First,
Okay, but,
it
but
doesn't.
realistically,
But no.
answer me. Does that
But
mean
no.
that should
No.
stop her from eating soursop?
No.
Now, we know that these days there's people that's allergic to peanuts. There's people that's allergic to grass, dust, regular things that we and you-
color-coded tablets.
correct. There's people that's allergic to Advil. You understand? Does that mean that when some people head hurt them, they're not going to run to go and take 2 Advil or 4 Advil?
Yeah, you
Maybe
know,
it's
one of
for
the things
Advil.
that I would say to people, listen, have the talk with your doctor, with your physician, maybe get a second opinion, perhaps, if you wanna. Be in the know. Be in the know. As long as you are eligible, go and get the vaccine.
Let me ask you,
As long as you're
how many
eligible.
people actually make regular visits to the doctor?
Well, that is exactly what came from the young lady a while ago.
That is a fact. And you could have heard it coming out of her voice. And also, my friend, if you're listening, right, yes, you can contact the virus even if you had the vaccine. But the point of the vaccine, it stops you from dying, or it stops
Severe
you from
illness.
getting seriously ill. I mean, there's a lot of things. Look, Fuji, information like, do you know that Pfizer and the same AstraZeneca that we took here is the only 2 vaccines that's beating the Delta variant right now?
Right now.
You know that?
Right
And
now.
I'm sure a lot of people in St. Vincent don't know them kind of information here when they're speaking. When you look at India, if you look at India and look at the kind of damage that COVID-19 is doing in India right now, right? I heard you speak of the U.S. and how the U.S. opened back and, because of whatever reason.
The Delta
Right.
variant.
Right now, the U.S. have a serious spike. And
Of
there's
course.
people who are in the hospital dying and they are begging to get the vaccine. You understand me?
Yeah.
So what? We're going to wait until we reach that stage before we decide to actually take this thing serious.
I hear you. All right. Okay then, my buddy. Get it off your chest on a Wednesday morning. Who's there? Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Come. Wash your foot and come.
Kenny Davis Anthony of St. Lucia Labour Party got 2 terms, 1997 to 2006.
Uh-huh.
Then Stephen King took over, 2006, 2011, 1 term.
Uh-huh.
Then they kick Stephen King out and they bring back Kenny Davis Anthony,
Uh-huh.
2011 to 2016, 1 term.
And then they came
Went
out.
to Alan Chastanet, 2016, 2021, kick him out.
Uh-huh.
And now I think there's Philip Pierre, I believe, if
Alan
if I have the
Chastnut
name
get kicked
correct.
out now. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
1 time.
Uh-huh.
So
What's the
St.
point?
Lucia have this pattern where they're giving you 1 term, it seems, as last 4 elections. 1 term and they kick you out. I wonder what we in St. Vincent could learn
But we
from
could,
them.
we could argue that though, because they voted for Stevenson King. He ran independently and they voted for him.
Yeah, so what could we international learn from
Just saying.
St. Lucia experience? What can they learn from us?
A better argument for me was not whether one term versus two terms. A better argument for me is paying attention to the fact that independents can run in the election and win.
I
That
agree.
I think is a much better argument.
Yeah. And not just one,
But-
two.
The same Stevenson King that you arguing was kicked out some years ago. He won his seat this time around, which means that they were willing to give him a second term had he been at the leadership. Now so?
My thing is,
I know it is. Yes.
not enough for someone to do. It's just like you playing a cricket or football match, and the first game you didn't do well, and they don't give you a second chance. I think people should at least give you a second term, because you're not
So
able to
based
do
on
a
that,
lot of
based on that rationale, right? Based on what the trend in St. Lucia's politics, we should just automatically give another party a chance just because, or we should just
But-
go ahead and change our mentality.
Clearly,
Look,
across the board, Alan Chastanet was not there for the people, and it was evident on so many wrong decisions that he made. Even with the handling of COVID-19, we saw the backlash from it.
I'm not singling out Alan Chastanet. I'm just singling
Oh.
out the
Oh,
continuity of just giving somebody one term in
It
office.
changes.
Because Jamaica did it prior to whole list. They did it, give the person one term and put back the other team, Portia Simpson, there, and then come on to give whole list two terms. I think it could be counterproductive just giving somebody one term and just kick them off
Well,
and give them a chance.
If the first
Maybe.
term was not good enough,
Yeah.
if the
Yeah, you
first
could
term
do
was
some
not good
time,
enough,
but
I mean, you could
I-
accomplish so many things in 5 years, though. If it wasn't good
Yeah.
enough, then why should you keep them their second term?
good.
So you're gonna just
That-
give one
You're
term,
gonna
one
give
term,
them an
and you
opportunity.
retire.
Yeah,
That
but
is the second thing.
but if
That-
they're not,
You're retarding progress.
if it is so retarding progress, maybe they should go to the
You're retarding
constitution.
progress. Just
If that
one
is the
term, one
case,
term, one term.
caller, if that is the case, then perhaps they should change the constitution from 5 years to 10 years.
That is the second thing Vincentian should be paying attention
No,
to.
no.
You say that we're gonna get it done in the first 100 days, 5 years pass and you ain't do it, get rid of them. That is what we should be paying attention.
You're
They're
not
not
perfect.
perfect.
You might have an aim of doing
Oh.
something within a certain period, and everybody.
That's-
and
that's-
you're not
that-
able to
that-
get
that
it done.
is
There's
a-
only 20
But
hours in a
you
day.
That
see-
is
you
poor
see,
excuse.
You know,
caller.
somebody spoke about the hypocrisy in St. Vincent and the Grenadines a while ago.
So said, so done.
And you're one of the same people who would argue about the number of terms that has been given to the ULP. Give them a chance if they're not completed.
But 2 terms. You should have, in my opinion,
Yeah,
they
but
should
what,
get 2 terms.
yeah, but what if they're not
2 terms they should have
completed?
gotten.
Probably they're not completed with all the jobs that they have to be done here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Caller, they're not perfect.
Maybe
it's
Maybe it's quite a task that was left.
One term that
Maybe it was quite a task that was left for them to have completed by the NDP that they didn't complete, and it took them 20 years to get the job done.
St. Lucia seems like a special place because they have stuff.
So St. Vincent
And
is
not
special.
St. Vincent.
St. Vincent is special.
Well, I think it's special. Dominica is special too. Because Dominica give Carrot 5 terms too.
All right,
And
okay.
Grenada will be special too. Because Grenada, Pete Mitchell, they get 5 terms prior to
right,
losing the
okay.
last time.
Okay
They're
then.
special places.
Yeah, okay. Good. Thanks for calling there.
Thank you so much. All of us special.
Alright.
The Constitution states that you could change government after every 5 years. 5 years
Especially
is
not
sufficient
all
for a
little.
certain level of change. You understand?
Especially
If you're
not
vexed
all
with that,
little.
then go and ask them to change the Constitution to 10 years or even longer
Call
to give
for
them
a
better.
referendum.
Yeah, all of that to give them a better chance at making some sort of change. But it's there for a
That's-
reason.
Right. Be
I know
part
you
of
want
the
to get
Flow
vexed.
Easy Summer Vibes experience today at the Flow Retail stores. Customers who bring the summer vibes will be randomly selected to win big prizes instantly. To qualify, simply step into Flow Kingstown or Annisville in your best summer outfit, including colorful t-shirts or shirts, tops, blouses, sundresses, and sunglasses to win big today. Plus, your friends who switch to Flow today, they benefit from extra savings with the early bird special. Grab a 5.5-inch CTE A5 with free 20 gigs LTE data plan for only $99 from 8 a.m. up until 10 a.m. in Kingstown and 10 a.m. up until 12 p.m. in Annersville, or while stocks last. Make the switch to Flow today for your chance to join the over 2,000 lucky Flow customers who won so far for your share of $70,000 in cash and prizes. Flow, keeping you connected.
Here's some more responses coming from Facebook. Hold on the call, man. Hold on. Someone says, apparently somebody at work, boy, watching Extreme Live. Make sure you don't get in trouble, all right? I don't know, they're at work. Somebody asked, what, me on vacation? They say, no, I'm at work. Was it? I wouldn't call the name, all right? Just in case your boss listening. Somebody says she needs to go to see a doctor. That is ridiculous. Here's another one. No one should force anybody to take this deadly vaccine. This is just a comment. Let Ralph take...
Don't sit.
Let's
Don't
continue.
sit. Don't sit. That's not from the video clip that's going around, right?
No.
Oh.
Is it?
Scared
Is it?
me.
I was gonna stop. My gosh, it's there because
Scared
the ending is not pretty at all.
Oh my God! Don't do me that! Don't do me that!
It's
Don't do me
it seems she never had a physical. It says that vaccine is all about money. These callers need to get to the point. No
Let's
one
go.
should take the vaccine in your body. People who have had the vaccine have died. Caller, get your facts
From the vaccine?
straight. I'm just reading. They're asking about Storm now,
Oh boy!
right? When he
Hurricane
gets
season storm.
money.
Or
asking about some money or the other. He say he used to sell hot dogs. So somebody says, since us so, I best we go sell hot dogs too. At no point did he mention during that interview yesterday that he had a sum of money in his hands just like that. At no point.
Jeez. They actually use the selling of hot dogs. What about the breeding of dogs? He did mention that part as well, which came after the
No.
hot dog project, where he actually made no money from the hot dog project because mommy stopped investing in the hot dogs.
But he used to pocket the money.
Yeah, not nice at all, boy. But he did explain where the money is coming from. And I am good with that. I can see it. You don't have to accept
I
it.
thought-
You don't have to accept it, but
You know-
I am good with it. All right? I guess.
That's how you start. That's how you start.
Yeah, sell
You
some hot dogs.
want to reach to the point where you have all this sort of like land and so is it 7 acres?
7 acres.
You start by selling hot dogs. All right, that's the way to go.
Yeah. A whole lot of hot dogs.
And you just
7
keep
acres
moving
worth of
from
hot
one
dogs.
thing.
Hey, it says might as well they make the vaccine mandatory because bus places, business places, I think it should be. Business
Wow.
places are pressuring people now to get vaccinated. I'm wondering if persons in this country are aware of the law that they want to pass here, whereby taking the vaccine will be mandatory. I'm beginning to think that this is the mark of the beast.
What does the Bible say
I
about
am
the mark?
reading.
What does the Bible have to say about
Was
the
it?
mark
Was
of the
it?
beast?
Might that one come in? You want a piece of that? All right. Okay. Good morning, Fuji. This country is pure injustice in this country. All know. Gomery can't even respond to the minibus association. No respect whatsoever. No respect whatsoever. Some more. They come in here.
Morning,
Get it off
Fiji.
it.
Morning,
Morning, everybody.
Crystal.
Get it off your
Morning.
chest.
Sometimes, I don't know, boy. Sometimes some Vincent just get me real. Why you have people try
Real well.
defending this case with Asher Morgan and try to compare it with Bruce? Number one, if Bruce is something and the court could prove that he wrong, let them deal with it.
Correct.
Just like Asher Morgan. Why they trying to stealth for this thing down and make it feel like something political? And even if political, it start with the PM because he was the first one who say he don't have nothing to say about it and still come out and try defend Asher. Vincent Shan.
And the phone call.
Come on, we gone down the jail now, trust me. If them kind of thing could happen in the eyes, and we still defending it, I don't know what kind of people we really are, honestly. And when we can feel it is when something happened to one of our family member directly who we love. I could imagine if it was this guy who called in, if it was his mother or his brother, how we gonna feel?
Probably turn the other cheek or push out the other foot.
All right, here's this before you go to that comment there, all right? It looks really funny right now. The St. Vincent and the Grenadines Tourism Authority is encouraging all tourism-approved taxi drivers, tour operators, and tour guides who are fully vaccinated to contact the authority to register for their Safe Zone certificate. Proof of vaccination must be presented for verification. Call the telephone number 456-6222 or email them at svgta@discoversvg.com for further details.
Consider that now, be in the zone.
Give me in a
Safe
zone.
Yeah. The auto zone. Be in the zone.
Be in the safe zone. All right, some more responses. We got
listen,
8 minutes.
Somebody says, after certain hours, you know you had to drive boom boom, then so be it. All right, if you know you had to drive boom boom, so be it. All right, after certain hours. Crystal better pit Dave don't see that pic of her on the beach.
All right, Sabo. Okay, move along.
Wish I could ask Mega why the Valentine lady always have to represent. Wish I could ask Mega. Who's Mega? Wish I could.
Nisha. What's in Nisha?
That's a nickname or something?
I don't know. Maybe he mixed
Can
it
we
up. That's not what we
spelling
said. Nisha.
Yeah, wish I could ask Nisha why the Valentine lady always have to be representing SVG.
Because
After
Jacinta
all
could
these-
wine. Jacinta could wine.
How are you
Hey, morning, nobody. Oh,
Sorry
Lord,
to
take
keep you
sweet
there.
until. Morning, you good?
Yeah, me good.
How the road treating you this morning?
Road, 50-50, you know. You got up and down.
I don't call wrongs with you, Panda Bande, one of them days,
Oh,
and see how the thing
anytime,
going.
anytime,
I wear with
anytime.
mask and sanitizer and all them things,
You
fully
have to wear your
vaccinated.
mask, otherwise you can't even come to this.
All right, one of these days, I'll slide the door. Help give the conductor a
No
rest.
problem. Anytime.
So
Okay,
what's happening?
Remember me sent a message here this morning, right?
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
That 88.5 now up just because they got to see what Spanish is and cut it right back at the ball.
Right. Well, I passed on the information. Something that not to show if you got it, but I was asking you if it is something that recently started to happen when we resume broadcasting on that, or if it
to
was
be
something
honest
from
with you, I
before.
never really programmed into the 88 before. It always used to be 104.3.
Okay.
Right? But you
Okay,
don't
so
get
you're
104.3
just
right up
checking.
to Johnson, but you don't even like when you reach Chester, Catty, there, right by right here, get a little
It will
cutty,
drop a little bit.
It will drop a little bit. But once you get out on the long stretch right into Georgetown itself, you come back and solid living.
Right.
You understand?
Okay.
So, but that 88.5 definitely not work up there.
Okay. But
Yeah.
the technicians, I passed it on. The technicians on it already.
Thanks for the
Okay.
feedback.
All right. Thanks a
though.
lot,
Right.
everybody.
But me have a beef with you now.
Oh, Lord, mother.
You have a beef with you.
I guess
Now,
let
in
you
regards
check
to
in.
that situation with Israel Day, right? When Aselma, when the matter came out, I heard you and Ibrady, you spent considerable amount of time, Fana, enforcing that justice must be served.
Correct.
You right? But now you're under the weather now. How come?
No. Remember the Bruce situation was since how long ago that was?
I feel like it was.
But we touched
a
on
long
that.
time.
We touched on that already, you know.
Yeah?
This has just resurfaced, you know. But we touched on that before.
I never heard you on the matter at all.
No, it was
because
a long
it's
time.
so long. Because
It was
it's
a
so long.
time with the ugly man. Even when
Yeah.
Bruce was in with us a morning,
And he addressed it.
he did address it.
Okay, well, okay. Cool,
Yeah.
no problem. Well, I just thought that, you're so heavily...
No,
on
you
the
know
other
I'm
side
fair.
there.
You know I'm fair across the
Yeah?
board, my brother.
You're fair.
Yeah.
All right, my boy. You have a nice
Big
day.
up yourself, Irie. Hey,
Have
we
a
need
good
to
day,
do this.
man.
We need to do this. Let's do this, and we come right back. All right, keep it locked inside to the X on a Wednesday.
Get it off your chest on X104.3 FM.
For free, drink for free, drive for free, talk for free with Hyrule. You can That's right. Free beer, free rent, free utilities, groceries, and fuel.
Check the bar for your 3 for 10. Look under your crown and win. Everything is rent, free. Utilities, groceries, fuel. You can win it all. Yeah.
Enjoy Ice Cold High Room 3 for 10 and check under the crown for the Live Up stamp and win a $200 cash voucher instantly.
High Room, you can win. Everything is free.
There's over $100,000 in prizes to be won. Rise up S3G and win with High Room. Terms and conditions apply. Promotion ends August 15th. Must mean 18 and older. Please drink responsibly.
Give your vehicle that professional paint finish with the #1 brand in the world, Nexa Auto Color. Come into Miners Hardware today and let the Nexa paint technicians assist you. Nexa Auto Color is guaranteed to withstand our weather conditions. Look out for the vehicle replica auto color sign. For more information, call Miners Hardware at 457-2909 or visit us at Miners Hardware, Fiji Highway, Fountain.
Let us unite and do the thing right. Man and woman, let us join in the fight and vaccinate. Let us all vaccinate. Vaccinate if you want to eliminate the spread of the virus in our place, and do not procrastinate, but rather let us vaccinate. Hi, my name is James P. and COVID-19 has affected us tremendously. We all hope for the day that we can get back to normalcy. And that is why I'm urging you, my fellow Vincentians, to get vaccinated. The vaccine is safe, it is effective, and it will help in the fight against the transmission of the virus within our society. So make that choice and get vaccinated today. Vaccinate!